up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be going over talking about all of the new XP added to College Football 25 Ultimate Team, in which there is a ton here for you guys to look at. Now, we're going to be going over and talking about all of that. As we do dive into it, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do smash that subscribe button as we're on the road towards 10,000 subscribers. All of this XP in total, I don't have the exact number, but I think you're looking at what, 35,000 XP possibly by the end of this thing. And for me, it is massive, guys, because I do believe Caullin Lacy will be available for you guys today. I won't have Caullin Lacy, I don't think. But again, if you guys have been on top of things, you should be able to add Caullin Lacy to your squad, who is an absolutely incredibly good wide receiver in College Football Ultimate Team. All you got to do, pass for touchdowns in solo seasons. That's 9,000 XP. Get sacks in solo battles or solo seasons. That's 11,000 XP. So just between these two, you've got 20,000 XP, which is incredible. Obviously, you got the solo seasons getting sacks. You can combine those. So I would obviously combine these sacks with these sacks. You might as well. You're going to get, an extra 3,300 XP. Team tackles in solo seasons. Then obviously, if you use Field Phenoms players, legends in your lineup, as well as college kickoff players, you're going to get some easy things done. Now, this, you obviously do need to complete a set. I wouldn't do this challenge. The other two, you obviously can do. Just offensive yards in solo seasons, as well as points in solo seasons or head-to-head. So what I would recommend is, again, Field Phenoms, legend. That's what you need to keep in the back of your mind. So make sure when you do load into a solo seasons game that you do have Field Phenom cards in your lineup. And again, they don't have to be starters. So what I would like to do here is plug in Cam Ward, plug in, as a backup. Then you can plug in an offensive lineman here as a backup as well. They don't have to start. They don't even have to be good. But if you do plug in these Field Phenom players, that is going to be a key to success. So I'll plug in Bobo there, and just like that, I've now got 3 Field Phenom cards in my specific lineup. Then obviously, if you do want to go back in here to the challenges, the other one is Legends Once Upon a Time. I know I've got enough Legends Once Upon a Time. You need 3 Legends. Obviously, if you do score points with those Legends, you are going to be in a good position. I have plenty of Legends Once Upon a Time players. You guys can take a look here. I've got Cooper, I've got Sap, I've got Peppers, I've got Talib. I've got more than enough in my lineup. The only thing I need to do is really deactivate Cam Ward's boost, and or ability, I should say. And after I do that, I will be perfect. Now, what I personally like to do in today's type of drop is grind it out right away, because the more XP you get, the quicker you get it, the more you can start structuring your team for this upcoming week. If you get a quarterback out of some of these, B and D packs, if you get a running back, maybe you'll get a corner. You never know what is going to come out of here. But you guys can see at level 40, at level 48, I guess I'll get that last fullback. But then at level, what is the next level? I guess I won't get anything crazy here for the next couple of levels. But at level 54, you'll get a good player. At level 57, you'll get a good player. And then at level 60. These levels is something I would grind. XP is so important, so valuable right now. It is probably maybe your biggest key to success. A lot of people tell me all the time, Ty, how do you get such a good team? Now, I did spend a lot of my coins this week to try to do well in Gauntlet, in Champs. Make sure to go watch my video seeing how I did end up doing there. But for me, a lot of my cards are free. And that's the great part about it is I got, Devonta Smith for free. So now when I go sell Amari Cooper, Nick Nash, I won't feel the need to pick them up again. I've got Talib for free. I got Lyndon Cooper for free. I've got so many great free cards on my squad, and that definitely helps out when you look at it. And so that is one of my biggest piece of recommendations for you guys is grind your XP, get it done as quickly as possible. Now, a lot of these cards in the auction house may have slightly went up. Now, especially ones in which you have to complete a set for. I feel like a lot of people actually do lock that in. Although I would never recommend you guys locking in any sets. There's so many other ways you guys can specifically get challenges done. But these Legends Once Upon a Time cards should be, pretty consistently at that like 15,000 price point. So if you do see a card for like 10,000 coins, don't be scared to buy it and then resell it for 15,000 coins. It is a slight, slight coin making method. You're not going to make a ton of coins, but a lot of people don't have these Legends cards and they will buy them and you'll be able to make some good profit. So just in this card alone, I'm going to make 4,000 profit, which doesn't seem like the biggest deal in the world, and it's not. But if you do that over and over and over again, you'll notice your coins eventually go up. Same thing for Field Phenoms. People are going to want these Field Phenom cards. Another Warren Sapp for 7,000 coins. Boom, gonna snipe him. Hopefully turn him into 15,000 coins as well. So just within the last minute, guys, I've made 10,000 coins just by sitting on this filter. Again, these are gonna be the cards that today are gonna be expensive because people do need these cards to get their challenges done. So not necessarily saying that you guys should be sitting on this filter, but if you do, you should be able to make some solid coins today because people are desperate, especially right away, to get these challenges done. I know for my sake, I like getting the challenges done right away. Otherwise, you can eventually like maybe forget about them or not focus on them. And then before you know it, guys, the challenges are gone. So definitely today, take some time, grind some of these things out. If you have any of these cards and aren't necessarily wanting to use them, you can end up going to sell them. And even these cards right here, these college kickoff cards, again, should see their price be pretty consistent right around that 20,000 coins. Now, if you do want to lock in sets, I mean, I guess you can. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a good idea though, but you can if you do want to lock in these sets, lock in the 85 plus sets. I just hate how that's a thing. Like, to me, it's just hidden behind a paywall, and I just do not like that. Like, if you do it, let me make sure I got these challenges right. But you go in here to the objectives. These should all be grindable in seasons. I should not have to complete 3 85 plus college kickoff sets to get 3,300 XP. That just seems to me kind of backwards. And again, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. Now, if you are wondering, well, Ty, why don't you just complete a college kickoff set? I mean, you look at the sets here. What do you got? An 88 overall college kickoff set? I mean, I guess you could do either of these 85 overalls as well. But I just don't know. Like, you're going to lock in all of these things for 185 overall, college kickoff player. I just don't think it is ultimately worth it. Now, if you are going to lock in a college kickoff set, this is the one I would recommend. And what you do need 284 overalls or lower. And they're not super expensive. So for the sake of this video, I'll show you guys a kind of, what you'd have to do. So you'd have to lock in all of these specific players. I personally wouldn't necessarily recommend doing this. Again, I'm just showing you to show you. But if you do want to go about locking in college kickoff players, you buy the cheapest ones here, and then you lock in a set. Now, you do get a college kickoff player in return, but I don't think it's worth the investment, is the point I'm trying to make here. Now, I'll lock this thing in just for the sake of this video and to show you guys that I am, gonna probably get some easy XP here, but I would not recommend it because you're getting an 85, 86 college kickoff set. Now, again, hopefully this actually works, and this college kickoff hero card, I can end up maybe turning around, making some MT, making some coins off him. But Alex McPherson, I mean, he sells for 25,000 coins. So yes, it was an absolute waste of coins for me. Did I get XP done at least? I mean, we'll go here and look, but it's just no matter what way you look at it, it's not going to be worth it. And it didn't even work for this set. Like, I literally did a college kickoff set that should have worked, but it probably wasn't the right set. So I turned around and it didn't even work. So definitely, this is probably the set they want you to lock in. It is not worth it. Both of these should have worked. It didn't work. And now I'm here to tell you, do not under any circumstance lock in the college kickoff set unless you want to literally waste your coins. For me, though, it is what it is at the end of the day. I'll grind some more of these challenges today in solo seasons and go from there. You should be getting really closer to this Lacy card. And that's the tough part, is if you do get really close to Lacy, you'll probably want to, lock in some of these sets, do some of these other things. But I'm here to tell you, you absolutely do not need to do any of that. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Tons of new XP added. Don't lock in sets. You will be A-okay. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.